Erik ten Hag in hot water at Man United with Sir Jim Ratcliffe and other figures angry after he revealed details of his showdown talks with the club in Ibiza while on Dutch TV. Manchester United opted to retain Erik ten Hag as manager after a review. The club had openly spoken to several candidates, including Thomas Tuchel. Erik ten Hag has landed himself in trouble with Manchester United's hierarchy after speaking openly on his talks with the club in Ibiza, according to reports. United conducted a lengthy end-of-season review after their FA Cup triumph at Wembley last month and ultimately decided to keep ten Hag as their manager. They had first sat down with potential candidates to replace ten Hag. However, with former Chelsea and Bayern Munich boss Thomas Tuchel in the frame, ten Hag jetted out to Ibiza for a holiday during the Red Devils' lengthy summit and was seemingly surprised when club officials visited to ask him to continue. After holding clear-the-air talks, ten Hag, 54, is now expected to sign a contract extension, albeit after warning that an agreement has not yet been reached. But he may return to Old Trafford red-faced later this summer, with the Sun claiming his interview with Dutch TV during Euro 2024 has angered United figures. Acting as a pundit, ten Hag lifted the lid on his discussions with United and revealed the club had turned up on his doorstep to confirm they wished for him to remain. Part owner Sir Jim Ratcliffe and several others are said to be unhappy after ten Hag laid bare details of what they believe to have been a private meeting. United remain keen for ten Hag to stay and a 3-year extension is in the offing. We had a good talk and various topics were discussed and the conclusion was that we will continue with each other, but also the conclusion is that we are going to sit down to renew the contract, ten Hag told broadcaster Numbers last week. But when quizzed on whether the new deal had already been wrapped up, he added, "No, that's not 1, 2, 3 done yet. We still have to talk about that." Alan Shearer aimed a thin-veiled dig at ten Hag in the wake of his appearance away from the Euros. It's been confirmed that Erik ten Hag will stay on as the manager of Manchester United, Shearer told Betfair. Considering he had a bit of a pop at pundits after the FA Cup final, it was really interesting to see him being a pundit himself on television recently. But what a mess it's been. How kind of Man United to go to Ibiza and inform him that he's still wanted as the manager, and then tell him that they've even spoken to other candidates. It's just a bizarre situation. It's not how things should be done in football. If you are going to speak to other managers, then speak to them, but keep it in-house.